This is DC Channel Guns. Like and subscribe. Thank you for watching.
I want to see a national red flag law and legislation to incentivize states to enact their own red flag laws. Today, I asked the Justice Department to publish a model red flag legislation so states can start crafting their own laws.
What up? This is DC Channel Guns coming at another gun video. Appreciate you watching, like, share, and subscribe. So I want to appreciate you coming over here today. I appreciate everybody supporting their two-way channels and gun channels. I appreciate the comments and stuff, the energy. I appreciate everything that y'all do for the two-way community people. I appreciate if y'all smash that like button, share it on your favorite social media platform. And a huge shout out to y'all that come over here every single day through the good and the bad and ups and downs. Nothing moves in a straight line, people. So with that said, right now, people, you just heard the president. Now, this is something that I've been talking about for a long time. The red flag laws are flying under the radar, people, and this is a huge problem in this country right now. The president said he wants a national red flag law. I'm talking about that is something they're pushing behind the scenes. These are the things that they're working very hard at, people. He asking the Justice Department for some type of red flag law model so he can roll out across the country and everything. And then he wants states to craft their own red flag laws, start crafting laws. We have a huge mess of that right now. You have states pretty much being incentivized. I'm talking about, you hear the president, he wants to incentivize states. This is something that's pretty much feeding on itself in the states right now because of the red flag law. And when they start doing that, people, the risk protection orders and stuff, guess what? Gun confiscation. I have did all the videos talking about how seniors were targeted, older gun owners, gun collectors and stuff, how their property has been seized, ammo and all this stuff, when they had guns, when you used to do gun shows or collected guns over a long period of time, and you had the family who's saying, well, we think this person at risk, and then you get a court order and you go and they go and knock on these people's doors and they confiscate their guns. This has been happening for a long time. These risk protection orders, you have states abusing that right now. We have legislation that came out to stop states from abusing red flag laws and stuff like that. And this is happening, people. I'm talking about, some states, you don't even have to show certain proof that someone is at risk and stuff. And you have the president pretty much endorsing this. I'm talking about, in this country, talking about, this is something that we need. This is going to stop gun violence and stuff like that. I'm talking about, they have shown no proof that this has worked. And the bad part about it, a lot of, in the two-way community, we talk about gun confiscation. It is happening on a large scale when it comes to red flag laws, people. And the bad part about red flag laws, and the president know this, that's why he's targeting that right now, is that if someone come take your firearms because a friend or a family member or a doctor, whoever, are worried about you, and they take your guns, guess what? I'm talking about, you have to go through the loops and the hurdles to get them back. Another form of gun confiscation, because most people don't have the money to keep paying lawyers and stuff, because you're not going to get a state-appointed lawyer for this. You have to hire your own lawyer. You have to spend money out of your pocket. I went over article after article where you have people who just gave up. And guess what? They take the guns, people, you're not getting them back. And this is the reason why he's pushing this, because they have looked at the data and stuff of the red flags law working across this country, confiscating guns. So they're trying to create as many loopholes as possible to take guns out of the hands of law-abiding citizen people, and this is one of them. These people, they're very clever what they're doing. They're coming up with this mass scale of just gun laws, people, and at the end of the day, they're coming up with even, just ways to confiscate your firearm. This is something we have to pay attention to, and he's serious about this. He's using all the government tools at his disposal, the ATF, the DOJ. He's talking about packing the courts, the Supreme Courts. They have this whole plan drawn out and everything, people. That's why we got a 360-degree fight right now. And there are citizens tied up in court, spending their hard-working money right now, trying to get their farms and stuff back. I'm talking about when it comes to domestic violence, on another scale. I'm talking about seizing guns and stuff. I'm talking about if just a couple just having a dispute and police come, hey, any firearms in the home, boom, confiscated, threats and all this kind of stuff. They want that. These what states are doing. And I seen these red flag laws. There varies from state to state, people. And he said craft. Listen what he said. We want states to craft their own red flag laws. You know why? Because they can just keep making up stuff. They can keep making these spiderweb traps in the states. And when you have multiple states with different red flag laws and stuff like that, it gets very complicated. And in the midst of all this complication, guess what? Law-abiding citizen guns are being confiscated in mass numbers, people. And they know that they have looked at the data. And I'm talking about, I have seen some crazy stuff out there. So this is some of the stuff that we're going to have to pay attention to. The president is pushing a large-scale gun law plan, people. I'm talking about this gun control plan is like nothing you've never seen before because they're working so hard everywhere. I'm talking about we're being pulled everywhere. I'm talking about I have so much content, people, lined up to talk about how this president here is just blowing the map up when it comes to gun control. He's everywhere, people. And then he's spawning off these states to come up with. I'm talking about right now in the news today. I've seen so much legislation when it pertains to everything in the 2A community, people, like you've never seen before. I'm talking about I couldn't believe it, people. I just couldn't believe some of the stuff that I'm looking at right now. And this president, like I said before, he's pretty much letting these states now having free range at your Second Amendment. And he's not going to stop it. He's going to keep pushing and pushing and pushing until they get what they want. So we're going to have to pretty much stand up, people. Like I said before, we can't roll over easy when it comes to these gun laws right now, people. I'm just telling you. Because like I said before, he's using some of the government tools and then registration and stuff like that. Now, when it comes to this red flag law and stuff like that, the risk protective orders and stuff, he's going to bake in all the other things that he's been talking about. Firearms, parts, and accessories and all this kind of stuff. He's going to bake a lot of this stuff in. And I'm pretty much getting a picture of the map of what they're trying to do and everything. And see, they're trying to go outside of what they really can't get. And that is pretty much come after 2A businesses and stuff like that. But I'm talking about, they're doing some stuff I'm talking about, like I said before, people, I'm talking about, we don't have time to sit around and stuff. But this president and his administration have a full out assault on gun owners in this country. And he's not going to stop people. And the media is not going to call them out. You ain't got to, don't try to, the media is behind this president 100%, people. No pushback whatsoever. So I'm talking about, this is something that I'm going to keep following stuff. I got more information that I'm looking at and stuff like that. But red flag laws in this state have caused a lot of issues for gun owners, people. I'm talking about, I can't tell you how many seniors, people who family, all they got to say, oh, well, I'm worried about them and stuff like that. Send the police to the house to do a house call and everything to check up on their family members. You have family members in other states that, well, I ain't heard from in a couple of days and stuff like that. And then they ask, well, do we got any firearms and stuff? I have done the articles, people, and seniors are being targeted with this right here. So I'm talking about, just want to go over this a little bit and everything. I'm talking about, this is DC Channel Guns, and I'll catch you on the next one.
This is DC Channel Guns. Like and subscribe. Thank you for watching.